You know it's going to be a big deal when they start talking about the Spotify Camp Nou project. Football fans everywhere are buzzing with excitement. Who knew stadium renovations could be so hip and trendy? Camp Nou is FC Barcelona's home stadium in Spain, and it's been around since 1957. The club has decided to modernize it, which has stirred up some mixed feelings among fans. But hey, that's just the way it goes. Before I dive into the hefty price tag of the Camp Nou renovation, let's talk about the troubles FC Barcelona is facing. This is no joke, folks. With these issues, can the club really pull off what seems impossible right now? Well, it's pretty clear that Barcelona is having a tough time lately. Actually, that's putting it mildly. First things first, they're not doing great in La Liga and they're already out of the Copa del Rey. Their last hope is the Champions League. Plus, there's talk that Xavi might leave too. Off the pitch, the financial situation of the club is also not promising. The club faces challenges related to player fees, pandemic-related revenue losses, and poor management. And with Camp Nou under construction, they're missing out on a chance to earn some much-needed revenue. Tough times all around. So why is the management hell-bent on getting the Camp Nou renovated now? There is no sure answer to this one. The Camp Nou is a cathedral for the FC Barca fans, no denying. With the current structure of the stadium deemed insufficient to cater to the growing fan base, the club has decided to do something special. After all, they have to compete with the likes of Manchester City and Real Madrid, the clubs which have spent handsomely on their stadiums and now have successfully expanded their revenue streams. Let me tell you something. The management of FCB has always wanted to rebuild Camp Nou. It was a few months ago that the board of directors finally agreed to go ahead with this expensive project. The renovation is going to cost some 1.5 billion euros. But did they see the financial viability before going ahead? We may never know. There is one thing that we can be sure about, however. Expanding the stadium could really help Barcelona keep up with other top clubs. But here's the reality check. Barcelona is facing a massive debt of $1 billion. That's a huge amount, isn't it? It's pretty much complicated. So how the heck are they planning to pull off this mega project? Well, Barcelona is getting creative with their finances by managing loans, naming rights, potentially called the Spotify Camp Nou, and sponsorship deals. They're also exploring new ideas like VIP experiences and personalized stadium naming rights. It's a risky move, but Barcelona is aiming to turn Camp Nou into a cash cow. I know numbers can be boring sometimes, once it's completed. That's not bad at all. The Camp Nou already draws in countless tourists every year, and it currently holds the title of the largest stadium in Europe. Yet, shockingly, only 5% of its total space has been revamped. Meanwhile, more than 50 other European stadiums have already surpassed Camp Nou in terms of state-of-the-art facilities and renovation. So, the project in itself seems to be the need of the hour. Now, what's this 1.5 billion euros getting the club? Besides more seats, they might finally tackle the notorious waiting list once the renovation is done. And hey, VIPs, get ready for a slightly higher view. The new stadium will also improve accessibility, comfort, and operational efficiency. The proposed third stand is also seen to be crucial to allow improvements to accessibility, comfort, and a better operational and functional distribution. Once completed, the new stadium will allow the concentration of VIP space as well, 60-degree screens, better security, and even 5G. It's like they're building a football stadium of the future. The Spotify Camp Nou stadium is indeed an ambitious and costly project. Its expense is primarily due to the extensive scope of work involved, of the beautiful city of Barcelona. The ambitions don't stop here. There is another plan to create a park with new sports and entertainment facilities. FC Barcelona is definitely reaching for the stars with its plans for the stadium. They're not just building a stadium, they're practically redesigning Barcelona. On the other hand, the decision to focus more on green areas and replace the diamonds with a welcome hub, the more. Integrating the Barca Hall of Fame and preserving the historic Masia de Can Planes building are additional factors contributing to the project's overall cost. And finally, the hub of the stadium stand, opening onto the Campus Esplanade, is going to be pretty cool. It will have the Barca store and a museum. The museum won't just display historic trophies, it'll also offer visitors new, high-tech experiences. Sounds like a great place to explore. Camp Nou renovation is big. Until it starts paying dividends, it will have some pressure on the club. The fans ask, is the Spotify Camp Nou upgrade a visionary leap or yet another financial folly? Well, that's for you to decide. But one thing is for sure, this project is ambitious. And speaking of ambitions, remember that time when Real Madrid pulled something like that when they embarked on their Bernabeu makeover? Want to watch it too? Well, all you have to do is to smash the like and subscribe buttons and stick around for the $1 billion Bernabeu architectural masterpiece.